Hello and welcome to the round 8 edition of the Lions Den. A big show to get through, plenty to talk about. Unfortunately, it wasn't a great weekend for Collegians. Lockie, how have you peeled up from it, mate?
Oh, a little bit sore. It was a pretty tough game, as we expected, but didn't go our way. But look, you got to cop that. We take that within our strides and we move on to next week.
Absolutely, mate. Let's start with the results from the weekend.
Let's roll into it. So, Seconds had a good win. So they got some success down at Derrybell's ground. Ferg Huntington returned to form. He was at his brilliant best with Tyson Wyatt, leading the way with 3 goals, and Luther Lyon playing up forward with an absolute killer moustache, was named best on ground. So thirds lost to Old Melburnians by 8 points, unfortunately. Lockie Peck and Oscar Pearson were named best, but yeah, they've been struggling this year, unfortunately, so hopefully they can get a win on the board and get their season going.
That's right, mate. The 19s had another loss, this time going down by 3 points to Old Carey in a close game. That's 2 on a trot for them, so we need them to bounce back next week. Riley Thompson kicked 3 goals, and Matt Pollock in defence was great all day. The women's also lost by 2 goals, unfortunately. Steph Swan, in maybe her second or third game for the club, was best on. That's great. Bianca Horsley was also good, and Christine Nancaro, from what I was told, was great again. She must be leading the best and fairest at this stage, one would imagine.
I would certainly have my money on her. She's been popping up left, right and centre throughout the games. So.
Absolutely. On to our game, as we touched on, we lost to De La Salle by about 4 goals, which was quite disappointing. It was sort of a tale of 2 halves. We were very poor in the first half, sort of clawed our way back into it. What do you think of the game, mate?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. We certainly didn't deserve to win. I think we played some of our worst football this year. Couple of contributing factors, but look, we're really confident we can bounce back. We've got Uni Blues this week, and in saying that though, it was a big test of character coming into the last quarter with a couple of goals down, and we got within 8 points or 7 points. So it was there, but look, it just didn't go our way. So we got to move on and hit the Uni Blues with everything we've got.
Absolutely. On a positive note, Viv Mitchie probably played his best game for the club. He's getting better and better each week, which is great to see.
How good was his goal in the last quarter? I think it was about 10 points down, and he's come away with the centre break, taking 3 men on, and kicked it from about 70 straight through the sticks. It
was unbelievable. It really shows a glimpse of what he can do on the footy field. Our defence as well were good as always, led by Trent Zimbacks, Matt Jenkinson and Seb Evans, but unfortunately offensively we really struggled on the day.
Absolutely. Now, after a much new talked about segment from last week we introduced, Sam's Mailbag, we've had a very good response from the Collegians community, so looking forward to what they have to say, and lead us off, Sammy.
Mate, it's been a great response and we've got plenty of questions coming in. I've picked a few of my favourites.
Good.
So we'll see how we go. First one from Toby Green up in Sydney, the new $1 million man I'm hearing. He asks, how has Jake Trotter fitted into the Collegians culture, and is his big ego a problem? Great question, Toby. For those who don't know, Jake Trotter came to us from Vermont this year. He's playing in the senior side on a wing. There were rumours that, yes, he comes with a bit of an attitude. He's nicknamed himself Hollywood, but to his credit, he's fitted in really well. He runs the fine segment. All the boys get around him, and so answering your question, we were a little concerned at the start, but overall Jake's fitting in fine. Nothing to worry about.
Old Hollywood Trotter.
Yeah. Charlie Holst, a former player of Collegians, a premiership player, has written in, is James Jorgensen a chance to make a comeback after being seen playing AFL 9s over the summer? Lockie, what are your thoughts on that, mate?
Well, I saw him trotting around in a couple of pre-season games. Rumours went around that he was going to make a comeback, but after carrying 15 to 20 kilos since his playing weight in 2012, I highly doubt that he'll be making a return to the purple.
Yeah, I tend to agree. He's a little bit out of shape at the moment, so we'll put that one on ice for now, Charlie, but you never know. This one comes from Lindsay Apted. So, Linz, thanks for sending this in. What are your thoughts on Alistair Fay telling everyone on Saturday night and Sunday that the reason we lost on the weekend was because he was out injured? That sounds a lot like what Al Fay would say. He's in career best form at the moment, so Al, we did miss you on the weekend. You not playing certainly was one of the reasons we didn't get the win, but probably no need to be so up yourself, pal.
How big is his head going to be now?
It's going to be huge. Scalps is just going gangbusters. Final question for this week. Jimmy from Jollymont, that could be a fake name, but anyway, we'll run with it. Jimmy has asked, this is directed to you, should Berg's predictions be changed to the kiss of death after you gave Julian Hampton a pump up last week, only for him to hurt his knee and not play out the game?
Yeah, look, it's thanks Jimmy for writing in, mate. It's probably fair. We'll probably have to call this new segment the kiss of death because it's coming under scrutiny. So let's put it on ice for a week. I'm gonna have to reevaluate the science behind it and see how we go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. So that's it for this week from Sam's mailbag. Don't forget to ask all your questions in the comments section on the Facebook or email me at sam.hibbins@bigpond.com. We want to hear what you guys have to say and we'll answer all your questions.
Another new segment this week from the grandstand, all about reaching out to the broader Collegians community and keeping everyone up to date in what's going on outside the den. So what do you got for us, Sam?
It's baby booming season in Collegians. It's fantastic to see. We've got Shura and Gemma Taft had a beautiful baby boy Edward. Congratulations, guys. And Chris and Jen Blumfield had little baby Harry. So we're excited in about 19-20 years to see those two running around in the purple and gold.
Be good fun.
Congratulations to both of you. And also Charlie and Maddie Holst had beautiful baby girl Lucinda. So congratulations to you two as well. It's fantastic news and we look forward to seeing all of them around the club in the years to come.
Fantastic. On to our next home game lunch against Old Zabs. What do you got for us, Sam?
It's going to be a premiership luncheon on that day. It's in 3 weeks down at the Harry Trot. It's going to be a huge day. There's 7 premiership teams being celebrated from 1957 to 2012. So if you're a part of any premierships during that time, feel free to come down and celebrate with your teammates and supporters of Collegians. You can buy tickets online at the Collegians store, or if you're a member and you haven't used your free lunch, the lunch is free. So get down against the Old Zabs. It's always a big day and show your support for Collegians.
Absolutely. Now, I just want to touch on a bit mixed emotions, I guess, about this one. Wayne Dyer, the ex-president of the club, was president for 19 years. Everyone out there, I'm sure, would know of him. He's an absolute hero of the club. He set the foundations for Collegians football to where we are today. So about a month ago, he found out that he had a tumour in his kidney. So on the weekend, he went through quite a serious procedure in hospital to get that removed. Now, from all reports from Dragon and himself, he's recovering very, very well. The procedure was an absolute success, so which is really positive. So on behalf of Collegians Football Club and the wider football community, we wish you all the best with your recovery and hope to see you down wearing purple in one of the matches shortly.
Absolutely, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Wayne, we wish you the best and we hope to see you soon. Now, just to finish up, for this week, the seniors take on University Blues out at University Oval this week. They're in good form at the moment. We need to get back on the winners list, so it's going to be a huge game. We hope to see all of you down there supporting us, and hopefully we get back on the winners list. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you guys.